I'm here. Hope you're doing well. If I haven't seen you yet, Happy New Year's. I hope you're doing well. I hope the New Year's is treating you well. I hope you had a really great holiday. I hope everything went swell for you. Okay, so today I wanted to do something a little bit different because I think I got a little bit in trouble on TikTok. Yesterday, people, I guess, I don't know. I got in trouble for streaming the whatnot. So they were like, you should do something else. So I'm going to do what I do for a living, for my love. And that's going to be, we're going to paint and draw. We're going to talk about this Gypsy Rose situation. Whoop, whoop. So if you're into that, just keep hitting that like. It's free. It really does help. It's the only thing I'll ever ask you for. And we're going to get into it. So if you like watching an artist work and discuss those kind of things, then you're in the right place. And if not, it's all good, mate. It's all good. You can chill. There's plenty of room. But I have prepped the canvas. It's ready. And like I said, hope you're doing well. What's up, turds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm genuinely blessed to have you here. I've missed you guys, I've missed your faces, and there's so many new faces, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you very much. Seriously, thank you. But I do want to talk about this rose thing because it really does kind of blow my mind. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make a rose, and we're going to make it in a glass jar because Gypsy Rose has essentially been imprisoned their entire life. And for the first time, they're experiencing like real freedom. And it's just really interesting to me. I think myself and maybe a few other creators might look at this a little bit differently than others because I don't know. I'm just not going to yes queen this moment. Like I can't do that, right? Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. All right, let's get to it then, right? I'm going to start with a green. I'm going to be Bob Moss today, okay? So get comfy, grab a snack. I know you guys like when we get to draw and paint together. So if you want, grab a canvas, grab a paper. So Gypsy Rose, if you guys didn't know, there's that whole circumstance, okay? um, Gypsy Rose is essentially the reason why the world like learned about Munchausen's and what Munchausen's by proxy is, right? It's how a lot of people learned about it. Not many people knew about it, but it did throw that right into the mainstream, and more people started to understand what exactly this was and what that meant, right? And it was more than just, oh, this is someone who's faking sick. No, this was someone who had bits and bobs chipped and nipped and having a feeding tube and all these terrible things. Their salivary glands being removed. It's a lot of serious stuff. It just really blows my mind that this happened. And I really do feel for Gypsy. I will say that, like, I want that in the very like start of this. I do feel that they were, they were way out. And this was their mother, and that's really, really hard. Dealing with that and thinking my mother could be doing, certain harm to me. Like people have a really hard time with that. So I do get that. But at the same time, I don't believe that Gypsy should be treated like that. They should be some influencer. But Gypsy is also used to being in the spotlight. They're used to having eyes on them, and they'll continue to have eyes on them. And I just want them to be safe. It's like the first time. Oh, let me know if it is messing up. Um, Maybe if I fix the music really quick, that might help. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now and if that's better. And I'll just speak louder if that's what's needed. So the whole Gypsy Rose thing goes on, right? And don't forget, please do hit the like. It's the only thing I'll ever ask you for. Perfect. Awesome. Good. Thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate when you guys do that. So the mother has an issue. The mother is sick as well. And I think that part is always forgotten. It's Munchausen's by proxy, and then Gypsy Rose had Munchausen's. And what that, oh, wait, no, it's the mother who had Munchausen's and then Gypsy Rose who had it by proxy. So that means the mother would fake these illnesses of their daughter and get all these things for it. Like it was like a make-a-wish child their entire life, right? There was all these benefits to it, and they continued to do this. And they put that then on Gypsy, right? So then that's why But at the same time, this type of attention-seeking behavior, we have to understand that that too is still an illness. And I know that's really, really hard to like grapple with as well in your mind, because people want to be like, she's a terrible person. What she did was terrible. Yes, absolutely. We can say that. But at the same time, she needed help too, you know? And I wonder what would have happened if instead she got the help she needed and Gypsy could then heal and get the help that they needed rather than the road that they all went down, which is not the woof, you know? That's rough. I just don't want people to look at it like there's some celebrity, like this is a good thing. We have to acknowledge that they did what they did still. That doesn't mean that it's all just forgiven. And I understand the circumstance and feeling like there's no way out, but at the same time, I do believe that they had to have had some awareness that this was not the right thing to do, right? And I'm talking about Gypsy. I do believe, and they admitted even during the court, the trial and everything, that they felt like they wanted to go protect their mother, like they wanted to save the mother from the fate that was happening, but they didn't. But they didn't, right? Which is even more so wild. That's just, ugh. And that's that whole thing of loving the mother so much. I think the whole thing is really, really wild and really tragic. And I know that many of you have seen it from the start as well. So I know that you're really curious about it and interested. And for those of you just jumping in, don't forget to follow and like, do all that is free. It really does help. It's all I'm going to ask you for. We're making a rose while talking about the whole Gypsy Rose situation. So, like I was saying, Gypsy Rose gets released, right? And the first thing that comes out is that they're trying to pull some publicity stunt by going to see Taylor Swift. That's the first thing. And of course, their probation officer is going to be like, Gypsy Rose, get out of the state. You know, what are you doing? And I understand that they're a known person, but at the same time, how did you think you were really going to just get a hold of Taylor Swift? You know, I just don't think Taylor Swift would look out in the crowd and think, oh my gosh, it's Gypsy Rose. You know, I just don't think that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that Taylor Swift would have known? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. But thing, as soon as they're released. So clearly, foreshadowing is no blame. Right? What's going to happen next? Oh, only time can tell. Okay, so what happens next is that she gets an offer for a job, which I'm sure there's a lot of those right now. But this one was very public, and it was for a dancing place for people who dance, but not properly, right? Like improperly, like the naughty kind, okay? You get my point. Moving along. And that's so, like, I don't know, each their own. I know that this is a very, and however you got to get your bag, do that. I'm not one to judge, live your life, right? But I just feel like Gypsy should really be considering what they want to do with their life. You know, they should really take time to see what they even enjoy because they don't even know who they are yet. They've never lived a life where they were free, right? Because before it was under the care of the mother, then it was under the care of the facility, and now what? The husband, under the care of the husband? Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen the husband? That whole circumstance, that's so strange to me. And I do believe that the husband looks like the mother. Did you guys see that? Did you see the pictures of them side by side? That's a little sus, right? It's weird. It's a little weird. And I couldn't unsee it once I saw it. I really couldn't. I just kept seeing it. And it's just strange because, first of all, this is somebody that wrote her while she was, you know, in the circumstance. So it's clearly someone that, you know, was just looking in different places for something that clearly would not last. You know, my mother always used to say, you never find a man in a bar, right? So that's kind of like that sort of circumstance. You don't find somebody in a place that you know is no bueno and think this is going to make a good partnership for my life, right? It just doesn't usually work out. And that's all. Again, no judgment here, to each their own. Live your lives. Do what you want, but I'm just saying. So, that whole circumstance is super curious. Do let me know if you've seen the pictures, though. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, again, I just want to reiterate, she's not a celebrity, and I think that people should understand that and not see this as some type of opportunity to become some influencer. You know, I just don't know if that's like very tasteful, and I think that they should be very aware of the reality behind their circumstance, and maybe just, no, there's just, it seems like there's no comprehension of how horrible this whole circumstance is. And if they can't comprehend that, then that's, you know, I don't know if that's a good sign. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they do comprehend it, and I'm sure they do feel as though they wish it didn't happen, but it did. And I'm concerned about how Western culture idolizes those who do horrible things. I know it took a minute to get there, but good golly. Seriously, though, it's concerning. It's like, those aren't people we should be, like, praising, you know? Okay. So another point I want to make is that, like, as someone who grew up with 10 nieces and nephews and working with those with special needs and superpowers and all of that, I can, you know, I think it's just very obvious that this person, and this is not medical, like, you know, I don't have a degree like that, right? I'm just saying. Anywho, obviously her mental state is probably very fickle, and this new freedom essentially is going to be like Rumpspringer for the Amish, okay? And some people, they just can't handle it. Some kids, when they go on Rumpspringer, they get a little too messed up, and they enjoy the world's you know, temptations, and they fall into that, and then they don't want to go back to the Amish community because they're like, hey, I would rather live with all these temptations, and da, 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 right? So it's kind of like the circumstance she's in right now is very, very fickle, right? And thank you guys for being here. I so appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Yeah, raised under awful circumstances, but as I stated, the mother was really sick too, so I want to point that out. And she needed help. I really do believe that. So I wonder what would happen if she had gotten it. And what do you guys think? What do you think about this? Do you think that it's a little alarming where things have gone? Like, do you think it's a bit alarming that, I don't know what she said last, okay? Like, the last thing that she came out and said is that people are just jelly about her man. No. You know, that's just not it. It's just not it, right? That is just not it. And the thing is, it's like, it's as if let's make it correct. Because it's broken now, right? Thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget, this is a very PG stream. So I appreciate you guys keeping family friendly and being respectful like adults and grown humans. It's so awesome of you, seriously. Like, you're just adulting so well, okay? I appreciate you. All right. So she said that, yeah, people are jelly of her man and that they're just really happy together. And people are like, ew, TMI. And it was TMI. And some people just have no boundaries or respect or self-respect or dignity. I'm going to let that just sit there for a minute, and we're going to hang with that. Okay, let's go on. You guys know how I am. Sometimes I just want to be like, wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham, wham. Ugh. This world, okay? So this dude wrote to her in prison. She grew up in the spotlight. This is a, like, cocktail for no bueno. It's just a circumstance that could go real bad, real quick, right? And so I just hope that she has the right people on her side to help her through this and to maybe guide her during this time, because that much freedom right away is a lot. That much, all that, right, is a whole lot. Please don't forget, like and subscribe. Please do hit that like. It's free. It takes 2 seconds, and it really means a lot. This drawing, little artwork, is coming along really well. Bob Moss up in here. I am curious though. What do you guys think about it? Because I feel more concerned and worried about the circumstance than like, yes, queen, go live life. Like, yeah, go live life, but at the same time, make sure that you're taken care of and you can assimilate into society without struggles. And like, why is that so much to ask for? Why is an intelligent conversation so much to ask for? I swear to goodness. It's just curious. It's curious. And I do hope, like I said, that she has the right people on her side to help her out, to really get her through this time, to kind of pull her back and say, hey, ease up a little, you know, you might want to consider how certain things are always out there forever, you know? Forever. That's what they say. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, you know, be careful what you put out there. Acted a fool, talking behind a screen. It's no way out. It's not gonna pan out well, you know? It's just the way it is. But I think this piece is coming along amazing. It's beautiful. How was your holiday? Do tell me. What was your favorite gift? What was your New Year's resolution? Let me know. And do tell me, like I said, what do you think about this whole Gypsy Rose thing? I just remember being younger and hearing about it and thinking, what? Like, what is going on? Who said what now? And yeah, thanks. Thank you, TikTok, for finally filtering those comments. You're awesome. Really on it. Woo! Y'all, seriously, I work so hard and people are just wild. You're just wilding out. I'm glad that I can giggle about it though. But listen, moving along. I find the whole thing very curious. I do feel more concerned and like excited for them. And I do hope that someone can help them out. That is there to be like, hey dude, I got your back. It's gonna be a rough ride, but here we go. Good luck. Enjoy life. Like, I hope you make it out there. I really do. I really do wish the best for anybody and everybody, even Gypsy Rose, y'all. Even Gypsy Rose. But it doesn't mean we have to fangirl over them or give them this false sense of idol, you know, or celebrity, because that's not something to worship. It's not something to praise. What happened is terrible. And that's the part we should acknowledge. They're likely still going to need help for a very long time. It's not something that's just poof, all better now. That's with you for life. That kind of circumstance, that young in life, it's going to hopefully, if they do like a lot of spiritual work, like working on themselves, it wouldn't take as long. But if they go the route of like just wanting the fame and the fortune, that might just speed up things a little bit into the wrong direction. Like it's like kind of like hitting the gas when you're supposed to hit the brake, you know, and you just slam on it and you're like, wah, and you go from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, and you're like, that escalated quickly. That's where we're at right now. Like that's where we're at. Oh man. I feel like we're all too comfortable with like watching these train wrecks happen right before our faces with these vulnerable people. Like I just don't understand society sometimes. I try to get it, but like what how is this what people are like? I don't know, it's weird to me. I don't know. But we can see that in the painting and in Gypsy's life, they have an opportunity to really do something about this, to really turn things around, to really break their generational curse or whatever it is on this family that needs to be taken care of and healed. Because clearly there's something in that family line that's been hanging around for too long that needs like vetted out. And sometimes that happens, whether it be affliction, you know, certain things. Just you don't want to keep that going in the family line. You gotta be able to overcome. And I can't, you know, some people it's just not in this lifetime, and that's okay. But For Gypsy, I hope that it is, you know? And I do want to know, be honest, like, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that this is a really good thing? Do you think that they served enough time? Should they have served more time? I'm very curious to see what you guys think. And I feel like it has been forever since I've been streaming, but it really wasn't that long. And I did have a really good holiday. Things were very nice. It was very fun. Jules had a blast. He has his glasses. They're super cute, by the way. It's like, oh, cutest thing ever. What do you guys think? I like this piece. I think I could sell it. I'm like, we could sell it. Somebody's going to know about the Gypsy Rose stream, and they're going to be like, that's the painting. No, I really wanted to discuss this topic, but I also wanted to do something artsy and different and switch it up because it's a new year. And we can do, you know, discuss things while I'm doodling or painting, drawing. And some people really do like just watching and chilling, and that's cool. That's cool with me. Let's do a falling petal. I feel like that would be really pretty. What should we put on the outside of it? What's the outside? Is it just the inside house or is it the sky? Should we put the sky behind it? Yeah, let's make it a cloudy, rainy, dark, stormy sky. Let's do that. I kind of don't want to like make any premonitions or like predictions as to how things will go, y'all. Okay, so don't take this anything like that. Okay, this isn't no art prediction. This is just art therapy right now. Art therapy. It's good for you. How you guys been though? Seriously, I see that you made it through the holiday. That's really good. Gypsy was in there for a while. I mean, they're 30 something now, so yeah. I mean, the thing is going, like I said, going from being in that position and then going to jail. It's like they've always been under constant control. There's not really a time where they weren't told what to do, where to go, what to wear, what to eat. That's always been decided. And it's like, yeah, it's great that they're free, but they have to find a way to manage now. That's the part that causes inmates to go back, and why not only PO officers, but people like jail guards, they'll be like, see you next week. They will literally say this to people as they walk out of the jail. You want to know why? Because they know they will come back, because nobody helps them assimilate into the public properly, because they don't give them the mental health they need. Ooh, your girl's fired up. But just saying, that's where Gypsy Rose is at. She needs mental health care. Like, certain things need to happen for them. Right? It's the truth, though. It's the truth, though. And I wish that there were ways to work on that. I mean, there's so many people that should have gone, you know, elsewhere, gone to a medical facility rather than the jail. And that's why they're like, oh, it's overflowing. Why do you think? Why do you think? Because every nut job is in there, right? Every person with a little screw loose. Somebody jaywalking. Unpaid parking tickets. Jail. Come on. Killing me with this. And then something horrific will happen and they will bond out the next day. Okay, I'm done talking about that. It's just going to make me go off more. But I'm going to let that go for now. And I really do genuinely hope Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend can manage. Like, I hope they can weather this storm. I hope that they come through it stronger and that Gypsy Rose can lead a somewhat normal life, whatever that looks like to them. However that can be, however that may be. I really hope that somehow, some way, they can manage and maybe just like chill. Like, maybe don't, you know, maybe just don't. Maybe just like don't. Maybe just chill. I just feel like you could relax a minute. And everybody, that'll just build up the suspense even more. People will be like, where's Gypsy Rose at? Where's Gypsy Rose at? And they'll want to know. This should not turn into some type of public humiliation. Like, this person doesn't know how to people. And if people are still bringing them into all this stuff, it's kind of messed up if you think about it. It's kind of like taking advantage of somebody that doesn't know what to do. Like, that hasn't happened their whole dang life. Holy crap. When you, like, look at it and put the pieces together, it starts to make sense. It's kind of messed up, y'all. It's kind of messed up. And the fact that Gypsy has been doing this, has been, like, following that pattern, oh, Lord, if you pray, I would pray for him. then just send the good vibes their way because they're going to need it. Honestly. When you're institutionalized for so long, like I said, there's a routine, there's structure. There's no structure when you're thrown into the world like whiplash, y'all. So again, yeah, let's just hope for the best because I don't want to watch another train wreck. I want to see them thrive. Like everyone loves a comeback story. There's that possibility. They could do it the right way. They really could. But maybe not. We'll see. Okay. But I really do appreciate you guys for joining me. Please don't forget, check out my other social media, like my whatnot. We've been selling a bunch of goodies over there. That's what all this is. And I think we sold like 60 items now so far. So thank you for that. There's like paintings over there, all kinds of goodies. TikTok. And yeah, if TikTok is not cool with like, the whatnot streams, that's all good. We'll sort it out and do, chatting streams. I don't mind. Or we'll just make art. This needs to dry now. But we'll get back to that later. Thank you guys, seriously, so much for being here. My Facebook, YouTube, whatnot is all DameVonBonDaisy. My Insta, Snap, X, and TikTok is all modmaggieart. Anything else you need is in the description down below. Again, just send all the goodwill to Gypsy Rose. And I really hope that this person, this husband, I guess, is it the husband? Oh, listen, I don't know. But I just hope that they're good to them. I hope that they genuinely care about them. And I hope that Gypsy Rose can heal their inner child so that it doesn't continue as a problem in the future into their adulthood. I think she just needs a really good friend. Like Amanda Bynes. They just need a really good friend. Or Lindsay Lohan. They just need a good friend. Like a good, sober buddy. Just to be sure. Just to be like, hey, dude, I got you. Okay, anyways, listen. I'm going to go. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Check out the description. There's always sweet nothings in there. And yeah, I really do appreciate you. And check out my other stuff. Okay, don't forget. Because there's lots of goodies. Like, look, I will show you. Don't be shy. Come here. Don't worry. Look at that. It's so cute. Look at that artwork. Oh my gosh. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye. I think it went well. Over almost 600 viewers, guys. Let's go. I don't know. What I do know is that I do hope and wish them the best always, and that's what we should do, right? I want everyone to thrive and just be their best selves every day. Just try and be a better person a little bit every day. Everyone has things that they can work on, and I'm not just sitting here being like Gypsy Rose has to do this. That's not my place, okay? It's up to that person to determine what's best for them and to own it and to handle their own life. Listen, I'm going to go. Like I said, love you so much. See you guys soon. Enjoy the new year and all the holidays and just enjoy the fact that that's all like over and done with. We made it through it. And just thank you for being here. I really did miss you guys. It sounds silly, but I really do. And look at the artwork we made. Yay! It's drying right now, but it's for the Gypsy Rose thing and it's even cracked. So we see the opportunity is in the air. Will Gypsy Rose take the opportunity? Tune in next time to, oh my God, I really hope so. If not, yeet. I'm just kidding. Bye, guys.